Hi guys, this is Miss Cheryl and I'm going to give you a little art lesson on how to paint letters. These are the easiest letters in the world and anybody can do it. If you can take a dauber and make a circle, and if you can take a paintbrush and paint a halfway straight line, you can make these letters. All right. I'm going to use black because it shows up. And today, I'm just using a plain piece of paper. Once you get the hang of this, you're going to actually paint some words, I hope, on your burlap. And this is a great way to paint those. So, I have some old plastic plates I bought from somewhere a long time ago. I have several different ones. I use one for my glue gun. I always set my glue gun on it so that it doesn't get glue everywhere. And my second plate I use for painting. So I'm going to put my paint on my plastic plate. And I love the plastic because they're so easy to wash and use again. So I'm going to squirt out a daub of black paint, and I'm going to take my small dauber, and since we're making the alphabet or letter or dot letters, we'll just start with the letter A. So I'm going to daub my dauber. I've got black paint all over the end of it. And for an A, I'm going to need a top dot, a bottom dot, and a bottom dot. Kind of like a triangle. Okay? You'll have to think about your letters. You may even need to write them. Now, I'm going to put my dauber down. I'm going to take my paintbrush, and I'm going to get a little bit of black paint, and I'm going to draw me one straight line that way, and I'm going to draw a straight line that way. You may have to go over it twice, and then I'm going to put my line right through the middle. And guess what I have? The letter A. Easy peasy. All right, let's try the letter B. Let's use our dauber. We're going to make a top dot and a bottom dot. Now, let's think about that just a little bit. Let's go ahead and draw our straight line straight to the bottom. Okay, I have the stick part of my B. Now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to make doop. And I'm going to do it again. Doop. Now, you see how it's kind of crazy looking? That means I've got to go back and make it just a little bit wider. And every time you go around it, just make it a little wider and a little thicker. There is my letter B. All right, we're going to try around C. I'm going to make a dot and a dot. See how I did that? A dot and a dot. Now, you may even want to take your pencil and just kind of pencil it in, or very lightly with your paintbrush pencil that in or draw it in. Then you're just going to go back. You're going to make that rounded part a little wider and a little neater. And guess what? We have the letter C. A, B, C. Let's try a D. A dot and a dot. We're going to go back with our paintbrush. We're going to draw our straight line first because that's the easiest. I like to get that done. And then you're going to go, and of course that's a curved line, so you're going to want to go back and make it thicker and prettier. And as you do that, then you have your letter A, B, C, and D. Dot letters are the easiest letters to do, and I'm going to show you in our next video some letters that I did with fall and welcome. They're very easy and it makes a pretty banner for the fall. All right, another thing I wanted to talk to you about while I was doing my letters was anytime you want to put a hanger on something. You can use wire, you can use dowel rods and yarn, you can use dowel rods and the jute. That makes a wonderful hanger. Or sometimes you may just want to take the little tab of a drink can and hot glue it onto the back of something. You could do that with your little wooden things that we made the other day. But you also can take your wire. This came off an electric fence. I told you it's old. I just wrapped it all up around and stuck it in a Ziploc bag to keep. And when you make this one, you may want to stick your wire through, take this and curl the end of your wire. Just curl it around, say, this paintbrush. Curl, curl, curl. And this wire is a little thick, so you may have to curl it several times, and I did get a little bit of black on paint on me also. But once you curl it, and if you will kind of spread it too, it's going to keep that from coming out of your hole. And you would do the same thing with this one. Stick it through your hole, curl it, and the more you curl it, the better it will hold. On your sticks or that kind of thing that you dowel rods that you use with your hangings, you may want to drill 2 small holes in the top and pull your jute through that and just tie a knot. That will work also. All right, next time I see you, we're going to be making our burlap banners. So I want to see everybody back next time. Have a great day. Bye.